Hello, my friends, and welcome. This is Kathy speaking. Welcome to Divine Debut. For your March readings, we will be looking at love, finances, and generally speaking, how the month of March will play out for you. We will be extending these readings for more cards, more information, more depth. So you can get all the links beneath this video. All those links that will take you either onto Patreon, where those of you that are on Patreon already know all the extended readings are for free as long as you're a member with us through Patreon. So those of you that are not, do consider joining us as we do so much on Patreon. For those of you that are not on Patreon, you can get the extended readings through my website. Again, the links are all beneath the video. And a very important thing before I go on to the readings, my dear friends, is that please, if you are subscribed and you have pressed that notification bell, maybe unsubscribe and subscribe again. Check that notification bell is pressed, because many of you are not receiving the indication that I have uploaded more videos. All right, so let's go on to the month of March. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment always, as it supports the channel. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Libra, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me here. Let's see what's going on in March for you, generally and in love. I am going to extend this reading where I take a lot more cards. You can get the links beneath the video. I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart to look particularly into love, and the Good Tarot as well, which is more about business, money, and family. So okay, we know it hasn't been easy for you guys, as your ruling planet Venus has been doing a lot of challenging movements. She's ended a cycle. She's begun a new cycle. There's so much going on with Venus, which does speak to our monies, our finances, our love department as well. And since Venus has gone through difficulties, she's still facing difficulties as she's moving through Capricorn. But it's very promising. So March seems to be a very positive month for many of us. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Archangels, Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node in one's chart. So if, dear Libra, if your North Node, which is your fate, your soul's journey in this incarnation, is in another sign, do watch that. Mars is more for action, desires, challenges, anything that you want to build on. It's your desire, right, to create. Venus, of course, is love, money, values. And therefore you can watch those signs for you. So where your Mars is, in which sign is it, you can watch it, and so on and so forth. So just not to, I don't want to confuse you guys, but that's what it's all about, as each planet speaks to different energies. Okay, so dear Spirit, for Libra, yes, I feel I need to cut one more time. For Libra in the month of March. General and love. March of 2022. 8 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Recent past. 5 of Wands. Challenging you. Lots of challenges here we see. Crowning is the 9 of Cups, which I love to see. And the possible outcome, wow. This is like starting a new cycle. Dear Libra, starting a new cycle. Even though you're still feeling bound, you can sense this new beginning. Now, you've been having conflict maybe at work with other people, with family members. You're feeling sort of blocked it's your perception of being blocked. 10 of Pentacles is the seed, obviously, and the seed, this is the family card, and we see arguments and conflict pertaining to family, your extended, your one-on-one, what you're reaching for, what your goals are, and what's trumping your reading is the 9 of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. So you've got a couple of tens, which speaks to cycles, ending, and beginnings, right? But there's a heavy stability. Like the seed here is, it's been planted. There's support from family, from those that you call family. There's I don't know, it's like you're coming from a rich place. So financially, I feel that you're supported. It's more about your emotions, right? Your happiness. But there's also conflict, right? Where communication, information, and the ability to together, because Libra, you are all about togetherness and finding your balance. You need relationships, healthy relationships in your life, and where there hasn't been any of that, because I mean, we know that the 5 of Wands is a challenging card, but it's all about, for me, it's like turning a corner. There's a conflict. There's conflict here. This is your perception of feeling blocked, restricted, held back. But I feel that the seed that's been planted is very supportive for you to reach for your wish fulfillment and bliss. And this happiness on all fronts, but it's also, again, it's a restart, it's a new beginning. So you're closing up maybe a little bit of a challenging chapter, but I see restart, new beginnings. And that's what the astrological new year starts in March. So that's what it's all about for you, right? Starting a new chapter, leaving difficulties of the past. This can pertain to family, home, a marriage as well, because 10 of Pentacles, yes, can speak to marriage. So let's see what else is going on. We've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of worry pertaining to an emotional offer. And we've got the Emperor here, which the Emperor can be quite controlling or very temperamental very many times. He looks quite angry, right? Have a closer look at him. He looks quite angry in the Good Tarot. No, this is not the Good Tarot. Sorry. This is and it's a new deck. It's the Classic Tarot. He looks quite angry. I don't know if this is someone that is your boss, someone that you're married to, someone that gives you provides you with your security, your food, your money, your clothing, but someone that's not happy within themselves. We've got the 2 of Pentacles here, so needing to make a choice about work, about taking a position of power. Here's 8 and 2, that's 10 Pentacles. So this could be a husband, like a spouse. Could also be, anything to do with finishing up a position, a job, like starting something new. Maybe you taking on the form of the Emperor, had enough of working for others. The High Priestess could be a spiritual business as well, but there's a lot of secrecy with the High Priestess. And the High Priestess could also be a third person, another woman. 4 of Pentacles that's been held a secret. Is that the order I took them in? Yeah, there's a lot of worries pertaining to an Emperor here. We've also got a Knight of Cups, which is someone that's younger. Knight of Cups is an offer on the table, but it's uncertainty. It's also someone that could be your wish fulfillment. Remember that he holds that 10th cup, which you end up with. You are focusing. This could be something related to work as well, or a romantic situation at work. Let's take the Karma Dharma for the month of March, dear Libra, for you. Yeah. Thank you, dear Spirit. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and that's beautiful. So fated changes, positive changes more than likely. Maybe even anything to do with legalities. I mean, Jupiter is, he's all about expansion and growth. And he is in a very strong placement in Pisces as I'm doing your reading and the month moving forward. So he does speak to justice, fairness, divine timing. Let's look at love for you before we go into family business and money affairs. So for Libra, dear Spirit, in the month of March, we've got embrace, and this card keeps showing up for so many. It's like an ending of a difficult cycle, the ability to embrace the ending of a difficult chapter and the beginning of a new. It can speak to distance, long distance travel. The World card does show a cycle ending. We've also got the Wheel here. And I don't know if you're dealing with someone that's at a long distance, because Jupiter can speak to someone that comes from a different background, different religious beliefs, or someone that's very much about the truth, someone that could be a positive teacher in your life. We've got base chakra. So the first chakra, which speaks to career, money, your mindset, and a sense of belonging. So feeling stable. Base chakra is, it's all about our securities. So ending a difficult chapter pertaining to insecurities, and obviously starting something new. Wow, okay, so and remember what I said about the Emperor, him giving you a sense of a sense of security. So I don't know if you've been dependent of someone that's been using, or I should say, I need to say, abusing their position of power, abusing that, and trying to control you. And we've got the Six of Wands, maybe trying to, this could be someone that's challenging you, sort of giving you, planting those seeds of doubt. And my right hand is itchy, which is saying you're going to be receiving something abundant is coming through for you. And it's not only luck, it's materialistic, it's financial. Believe and succeed, that's the Six of Wands. And you could be dealing with someone also that is someone that is above you, someone who is driven by their ego. Remember, it's the Leo energy as well. So that Emperor could be someone that's positive, or someone that's using control in your life. And this could be someone that you could be typically moving away from because of too much ego. Believing and succeeding and moving forward towards calm and serenity. I want to take one more. And we've got move. And another very, very common card in these readings, Chariot. Moving. So moving away from a karmic chapter, whatever that means for you. Closing up a major, difficult chapter. And that seems to be the theme with these readings of March. Interesting. Let's see what's going on in business, money, family, and life in general. We have the Nine of Swords, and those same energies playing out through the same decks. It's uncanny. Nine of Swords, lots of worry, lots of anguish. Now, I think it was a Virgo that had the Nine of Swords 2 times. Some of you may be on the cusp with a Virgo. So check Virgo's reading out. We've got the Four of Fire, So a lot of worries and hassles pertaining to your financial stability, matters to do with a home, maybe even business and marriage. Lots of worries, lots of stress and anxiety because of some sort of an ending. And we've got the Queen of Earth, which is usually my Virgo card. Queen of Earth, the mother. Very, very strong motherly nature. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you may also be married and going through a lot of difficulties. And I don't know if you've gone through financial stress. Even though I said there's support here, there's supporting energies. I don't know if this is your partner's money. But I don't know why, but I feel that you are the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles, which you're very motherly, you're very providing towards others, you're very stable. Either that or you're dealing with another Earth sign, dear Libra. Now, it's not the Empress, it's the Queen. It's the Queen of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. Let's see, because we know she's very stable, very good with her money, and maybe that's where your focus has been. And I don't know if you're hoping that someone is going to pop the question, because this Queen of Pentacles looks for something secure, long-term, pertaining to marriage. So this could also be a contract that you're worried about, a contract relating to work, maybe also worries pertaining to a mother, your mother. And we've got the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. What is this? So there's betrayal here. 6 of Water. 6 of Water is a soulmate connection. Soulmate does not have to only be romantic. It could be siblings. It could be a mother, a father. There's betrayal from a soulmate. And it could also be from a mother to her children. It's usually the children towards the mother. I would say with the six of Cups is childlike energies. It can relate to children or nostalgia pertaining to a betrayal of the past that, I don't know. King of Earth. Between them sits the 6 of Water, so a soulmate connection, betrayal and ending. So this could be betrayal between a mother and a father pertaining to children, or even pertaining to a soulmate connection, a third person. King of Earth would be Taurus, more than likely. That's really interesting. What's at the bottom of the love, the tarot, psychic tarot of the heart? We've got the 9 of Pentacles, so which speaks to someone being single. So that's really interesting where love is concerned. After seeing a betrayal within family, we see that someone is standing alone. A well-deserved reward. They're able to fend, provide, nurture, love their beloved. And I don't know if the betrayal wasn't from the father, which the King of Earth could also be the Emperor. And this is Virgo energy. Well-deserved reward, someone that knows their worth and manifests a new beginning. Interesting. Let's see what the advice is before we take more tarot. The advice from the Energy Oracle, dear Spirit, for Libra in the month of March. Libra, dear Spirit, Libra. What's going on with Libra? We know the 9 of Pentacles is also someone that could be single. Someone that is moving house. Believe and succeed, it says. Someone that's changing jobs. pertaining to a partnership where there's been betrayal, finding more security elsewhere. And we've got yin and yang. Number 22, you're at the point of needing to make a decision, choosing between two. There's paths opening up. There's choices ahead of you, opportunities either to separate. There's a decision here, but there's hesitation. Also, there's an ability to travel. Oh, way too many cards. Yin and yang, yin and yang. Finding your other half, finding your balance, your footing here, but needing to make a decision pertaining to matters of justice as well. We've got the sun. The sun is in the reverse. The sun being in the reverse. Let's read the reverse sun message, which is a number 1, right? So waiting for the sun to come through. The sun speaks to ego. The sun speaks to clarity. It speaks to leadership. It speaks to childlike energies, children as well, the ability to create something very happy in the upright. Let's see what it speaks to in the reverse. A creative project may be blocked at this time, or you could be feeling your own creativity being stifled in some way. These challenges could be imposed from outer sources, or they could actually be coming from within. Are you standing in your way, stopping self-expression out of fear or self-doubt? If so, it's time to let go of fear and be willing to take a risk. The sun reverse can also indicate a period of time when you find yourself living in the darkness of confusion, lack of direction, or even depression. Reclaim your power and take back emotional control of your life. There's that word control. Stop focusing on the clouds. Like the sun, the light of your soul shines no matter what difficulty or darkness may be clouding the horizon. Your power and light are always present, able to bring healing and renewal through strong, self-directed choices in any situation. So let go of the doubt. Let your creativity come forth and know that you deserve to shine. So this can speak to the ability to tap into this energy in the future. It's showing up for you. So I do believe once those blockages, once you end something pertaining to fears, self-doubt, as I said, and all that, self-conflict, self-doubt, you can step into that power, the power of leadership. And remember, the sun in reverse being courage. I mean, it is Leo energy. It's all about the ability to birth, to create something, and it can speak to flirtation. And I see the connection between the Knight of Cups and the sun in the reverse. So something good is coming for you. It could speak to the time of Leo, the sun moving through Leo as well. So that will be interesting to see. The sun can also speak to, it can speak to happiness on all fronts, but it can also speak to like reconciling energies, reconciliation, makeup. Hello, Agape. Hello, love. Hello, sweet pea. Okay, you're going to let mummy work now? Thank you. Good girl. So, yeah, maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Maybe someone who has doubts in coming forward. They could be Scorpio or Leo, right? We also had Taurus. So Taurus, Scorpio are on the same axis. We've got Cancer. Yeah, so I think they're the signs. There's a lot of worry and doubt. The Emperor is also Aries. So someone who's not in a position of leadership cannot lead because they're between two worlds. Maybe this is someone doubting themselves, their ability to stand strong and take charge, as the Emperor is. Yeah, and it did speak to doubts and also a psychologically challenging period that you've been through. So let's leave them there. And let's take another layer of tarot before we extend this reading. Let's see, what is this Ten of Pentacles about, dear Spirit? What is this family card, marriage card, inheritance card all about? We have the World card here, so some sort of an ending and the possibility of taking a step into a new, I don't know, like ascending and taking a step into an ascended new chapter for you. Because you've gone through a shadow phase, obviously. I mean, the World can speak to exploration. You've got the World card here as well, which speaks to embrace. Embracing a new beginning, embracing the power that you hold within you and the ability to manifest, to birth a new cycle, to birth something that you love. Remember, Venus speaks to value, self-worth, money, security, all those things. But it also speaks to the ending. So there's some sort of an ending which was challenging for you. These are the 4 fixed signs, dear Libra. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Fixed signs are very stubborn. You need to remember. Stepping through and stepping up, I see in this card. Let's see what that challenge is, the conflict. The Chariot again. Some of you are seriously leaving a home where you could not find, you were not connected to your other half. There were imbalances, there were challenges. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for healing. You're looking for vitality. You're looking for maybe even, you're wanting to get out there and shine your light. Some sort of a performance. Maybe someone was holding you back from, I don't know, because the Sun, I get the arts like acting. You're in the performing arts. Maybe you were in maybe also in a family or traditions held you back from what you desired to create. Holding you back from fame and fortune. Stunting your growth. The Chariot is here. Remember, the Chariot usually says that we overcome, you know, that the energies of being scattered. There's no teamwork here. Look at the 2 sphinxes. One is up and one is down. So it's challenging to be able to take the reins and move forward. It's like you're stuck because of conflict, because of others. 8 of Swords in the now. There's no movement here. And this is your perception. Maybe you're still in a transitioning mode where you're more planning, but you're still stuck. Let's take one more. Before the energies start to open up, I feel it's got a lot to do with Jupiter and the Wheel of Fate. It's all about divine timing. Okay, so it's more about strategy, planning. This is Virgo energy with that Knight. The Knight of Pentacles being stuck. And Knights are all about action. We see here someone trotting in. That's the general energy. Not being certain about being able to offer that cup. Here it's blocked, stopped energies because of fears and because of communication, a lack thereof. What is this wish fulfillment that is at your crowning area? You want success, fame and fortune. You want it all. So you're hoping to succeed. I did speak to ego before. And I don't know if that Emperor is someone who drinks a lot, because they came through as very angry. 6 of Wands does speak to, again, it's Leo. But it can speak to also recognition. Maybe you are going to have some sort of recognition and a wish fulfillment pertaining to what it is you've been trying to work towards. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Let's see the potential outcome. And we've got the Hierophant. And maybe this is also another connection or another contract. Remember the keys. There's 2 keys on the Hierophant. Taurus is Venus ruled. Now, this could speak to the end of a marriage, the ending of a contract, and lots of changes going on pertaining to something relative to spirituality. This could also be a career within mysticism, anything to do with religion, beliefs. And I don't know if this is like breaking a cycle of needing to follow traditions and making your own way, like someone not following traditions here. Maybe you come from a tradition of no divorce. Divorce is not allowed. Someone here is breaking tradition. Let's look at that Knight of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. It's here. So it is promised that this Knight of Cups will come forth. This offer is in your hands. There's a second chance. There's a resolution here, second chances, and maybe also a spiritual connection. It could be towards happiness. I mean, the Hierophant can also speak to hierarchy. Remember, the Emperor is at the top of their game. This could also speak to a possibility for a promotion. Wow, that's incredible. So, what's at the bottom here? We've got the Death card. So we do have strong Scorpio energies. Strong Scorpio energies. And Scorpio, remember, is ruled by Pluto. So we've got a lot of fixed energies here, a lot. So we've got Taurus, Scorpio, we've got Leo. Only Aquarius has not shown up, which is interesting. But we've got the 4 fixed signs here as well as in the Embrace card here. So yes, some of you could be dealing with someone that was very fixated on something, or maybe this was you. Yeah. What's beneath the Death card? We've got the 8 of Pentacles. So it does relate to work. Having worked really hard on something. Maybe even changing direction on what you've been working very hard on. Remember what I said about the number 22. There's new opportunities opening up for you. Pertaining to the Ace of Pentacles, it's an ace. Something stable, long-term, something that will provide you with a sense of security through work, through the act of service. There is a gift here for you, an offer, which can give you a sense of having the ability to stand on your own, being independent. So independence. Now, I don't know if you're closing up a relationship where someone was just very, very independent, did not sort of equally give and receive, which would be a partnership or a relationship that would be more for you. 6 of Swords. Transitioning to something new, a new beginning that's promising a resurrection of sorts, but through effort and work and service for others of you. Remember, Scorpio is where the South Node is facing. We've got Scorpio, Taurus. So these fated changes are affecting you very much pertaining to the Wheel of Fate. Fated changes that are necessary for you and in your life. It can speak to money, values, money coming through from a partner, riches. But also remember, Scorpio does speak to poisons that we sort of let go, we shed from our life so that we could heal. Remember, there's been, we had the 10 of Swords, we had the 9 of Swords. It's like a new chapter opens up for you, but I still feel as though you're still going through a little bit of hardship, as we could see here. Your stability, you being stable and there for others, or you knowing your worth and knowing you've got the ability to stand financially on your own. You can close the door on anything that was of a betrayal. Yeah, we've got the King of Earth here, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Water here. And I don't know if this is a relationship where you, a marriage where someone stepped out. I mean, the Queen of Water is very much like the High Priestess. I think we saw her before, if I remember right. Was it? Can't remember, because I've shuffled the cards now. Can't remember if it was you or the previous sign. But anyway, remember that the 10 of Swords turns into the Ace. So it's a double-edged sword. It's not easy, but it's also closing up a cycle. This, I mean, we've got a 10 and a 9. A 10 and a 9 of Swords, that's 19. Again, it speaks to Leo. Leo, which can speak to where the betrayal has come through. Again, Leo is flirtation. It's childlike energies. It's risk-taking. It's wanting to have fun, but also the ability to create something, to birth something new after a betrayal. So that's what I have for you. I will be extending this reading. As I said, dear Libra, I hope that it did resonate for you. I do see here lots of changes, messages of love, communication towards a resolution pertaining to the changes, fated changes. Don't lose the faith. You've got the ability to find your happiness. Okay, it's like you're going through a portal right now. You have got the ability to succeed as long as you keep the faith. You've also got the help from Jupiter here. The wheel of justice, the wheel of fate is turning in your favor. So, love and light. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. See you on Patreon for those of you that are joining me there. Ta-da.